G'day viewers, I was going to do this video for Wankerfat Wednesday, but one thing and another, I didn't get to make the video on Wednesday. I'm doing it today, but the thing still holds, because what I'm not giving a fuck about today is the apparently delicate feelings of bigots, cowardly racists, and self-proclaimed Nazis. Because that's a thing that's happening in Australia at the moment. There's discourse from media types and politicians saying, oh no, those extremists, don't pick on them, don't mock them, don't challenge them, engage them. For a bit of context, one of the clusterfucks in the recent Australian election, which is still not resolved, was notorious racist Pauline Hanson getting at least one Senate seat for her One Nation party. Now, she's one of these delightful racists that insists on saying they're not racist, even though that is the literal core of her political motivation. Her maiden speech talked about being swamped by Asians. This was about 20 years ago. She's been peddling this bullshit with varying degrees of success for 20 years or so. Now she's back and we're so lucky. And I'm not particularly surprised that there's enough rednecks to get her Senate seat, because she switched her target from Asians to Muslims. And she's even less coherent and really ignorant about Muslims than she was about Asian migrants, which, if you know her, that is quite a challenge. She's one of these racists who thinks saying, I'm not racist, is a magical incantation. Like, how does that even work? When people pointed out, said, well, you did say we're going to be swamped by Asians, and you've repeated that line. No, that's taken out of context. Now, when it was a line in your speech, that's the fucking context. You're a fucking racist, and anyone who voted for her is a fucking racist, and I will not give ground on that fucking ever, you fucking racist scumfucks. I'm not meant to be like that. I'm meant to be nice. You know, when we have actual Nazis, people with swastika tattoos, people who think that Mein Kampf should be taught in schools, form groups they call things like Reclaim Australia. We're just patriots. We're not Nazis, despite the fact we're Nazis. And when there's always counter-protests against these fuckwits, and there is, which is nice to see, and there are clashes, the media talks about anti-Nazi thugs. Just let that phrase sink in for a moment. People fighting Nazis are thugs. Wouldn't that have been an awesome thought to have around the time of World War II? No, look, alright, they're charging into Poland, but let's not go crazy. Let's not actually do anything about them. When in fucking history have fucking Nazis, fascists, brutal fucking... I hate these guys so much. When have they ever backed down when people let them have free reign? They've never had rallies in the street calling for the violent expulsion of anyone they don't like, and then when they weren't challenged they went, oh well, they heard us, they listened to us, that's all we ever really wanted. No! These fucking pieces of shit want these horrible things to happen, and they need to be stood up to. For fuck's sake, how does fighting Nazis make you a thug? To be perfectly honest, the group Antifa, who often lead these aggressive confrontations with the Nazis, I think a lot of the members of Antifa just really like going the biff, and they find it kind of cool to have an ideological shield for the fact they like going the biff. But really, I'll stick by that. When's punching Nazis a bad thing? And fucking spare me the bullshit line about, oh, you're playing into their narrative that they're the victim. These fuckers aren't going away unless they're being sent away. So if you want to sit in your fucking armchair and go, oh, I loathe this violence no matter who it comes from, get fucked, because if someone doesn't stop them, they're coming for you. For fuck's sake, why do you think Donald Trump does so well? He's not an aberration. He's not inexplicable. He's the absolutely logical progression of the Republican Party's Southern strategy, which was, hey, tell everyone who's not black in the South all their problems are caused by black people. And that's worked for decades. But now it's reaching this point and the establishment all like, oh, It wasn't meant to be this overt. It was meant to be a dog whistle, not a megaphone. This is what happens. And even if Trump gets absolutely crushed in the election like he deserves, he's going away, but what he started is not going away. He's moved that level of hate closer to the centre. The next one who comes along is not going to be better than Trump. He's going to be worse. So when you don't stand up to this bullshit, that's a future you're inviting. And I, for one, am not going to be quiet. I'm not going to be nice and engaged. Look, individuals who I think are misguided, I'm perfectly happy to sit down and discuss ideas and see if some breakthrough can be made. But organised political groups modelling themselves on fascism and Nazism, be nice to them, get fucked! Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. I upload regularly, so make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, so you don't miss out. And if you like what I do and want to help me out, best thing you can do, share on social media. Tell your friends what they're missing out of. And hey, check my links below and you can follow me on social media as well. I've got a huge back catalogue, so stay around. There's plenty more to watch. Here's a couple of suggestions.